What's up, everybody? Old Big Vol Daddy with you. Going to talk a little bit about Oregon and Tennessee this week. Now, last year when I looked at this game on the schedule, I thought, man, Oregon is going to murder us. They're just going to kill us. The whole Jeremiah Masoli thing happened. And just like Bill for Vols, I thought to myself, we're going to beat their ass. We're going to win this game. Well, after reviewing last weekend's games, Tennessee a 50-0 winner over UT Martin, Oregon a 72-0 winner over UT Martin West, or New Mexico, I've come to the conclusion that, one, we both have the potential to score a lot of points, and two, we both had shutouts last week. So obviously I'm a pretty observant fella. When I first thought about making this video, my intent was to get on here and put out a lot of hate towards Oregon. But that would be false of me, because I've never hated Oregon. I don't hate Oregon. They're not in our conference. You know, until recently they've been a nobody in college football. The Oregon fans, I'm sure, will argue that point. But to people out east, and especially down here in the southeast where football is king, Oregon's always been a nobody. To me, they were always that team out west that had the freaky uniforms. Now, I've always enjoyed watching Oregon because they have that. I don't even think spread offense is a good name for what they do out there. That's like lightning in a bottle offense. For the Tennessee fans and the TTC fans that have tuned into this video expecting a Oregon bashing, I'm sorry, but I'm going to let you down this time. I've thought long and hard about this, and to be honest with you, it would be quite silly of me to get on here and say a bunch of stuff about Oregon that I don't know to be true. You guys know I'm not a stats guy. I'm not a stats guy. I'm not a numbers game guy. I'm not going to hit you with a bunch of names of people for either team. I'm just a guy that likes to get on here and rep his team and talk about why I love my team and why my team's better than your team and why your team sucks and my team's going to basically beat your ass this weekend. Now, all the national pundits aren't giving Tennessee a chance in this game. And if you look at it on paper, why would you? You know, Oregon is up here right now, Tennessee is down here. That's the way they view this game nationally. The way I view this game, Tennessee's right here, Oregon's right here. Call me crazy, call me whatever you want to call me. But the X factor in this game, it's not the stadium, it's not the amount of noise. Oregon's played in big stadiums before with lots of noise. The X factor in this game, this Saturday, is an unknown entity. That's right. I said an unknown entity. Why is it an unknown entity? Well, because it's unknown, duh. Basically what I'm saying here is something is going to lead my Vols to victory this weekend. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's going to be heart and desire. I don't know if it's going to be superior athletic ability. I don't know if it's going to be God putting his hands on the almighty orange and saying, "Upset thee." I don't know what it is. I just have a feeling right here in my big old gut that Tennessee's going to win this game. Can't explain why. It's got nothing to do with California coming in here 4 years ago and getting thumped. Like Bill for Vols said, everybody in the world that year thought California was going to come in here and run roughshod over us. Well, that didn't happen. Number one, I think this team is better than that Cal team that came in here. And number two, I don't think our team is as good. There's just something that I don't know what it is that's saying Tennessee's going to win this game. Maybe it's just me being a overly optimistic Tennessee fan. I don't know. Doesn't matter. finally, the fans. I'm sure Oregon's going to bring a good contingent of screaming ducks this weekend. So let's take a look at the crazy, off-the-wall, loud, boisterous duck fans.
And just like at Austin, they're making a bunch of noise.
Moving on to Tennessee real quickly. Tennessee sports a new coach, a new quarterback, a new position on the field as far as the sideline goes, a new stadium, and probably several new fans. We got this game in the bag, guys. Look, the bottom line here is I don't have anything crazy or silly to say about this game. I've just got a gut feeling that Tennessee's going to win. Sorry if I've disappointed you with this video, but the truth is, I just don't have any hate for Oregon. It's kind of like Law Tide said about Penn State. You know, I'm not going to say that I respect Oregon as a program because of their great history and tradition. Because to be quite honest, respect Oregon as a program because of their great history and tradition. I'm not going to disrespect Oregon either, because I've actually spoken with some of their fans here online on YouTube, and to be honest with you, the ones I've met are pretty cool. Now that don't mean they won't get over here Saturday and be total tools. Tennessee gets the win, 31.